Okay, my fiance told me as I started to cry. We had just found out that our wedding reception luncheon would be canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Months of planning had gone into this day, and it was a day I'd been looking forward to since the day I met my soon-to-be husband, 2 years ago. We were working at a grocery store and had some romance before he left on his mission. Now that he had returned, it was finally our time to seal the deal and get married for time and eternity. Ever since he had popped the question, I'd eagerly planned every detail of our big day. However, I'd never expect all of our plans would be canceled due to a worldwide pandemic. I was to be married in 2 days, and everything that I had dreamed of was gone. A million questions raced through my head. What about the cake? Do I still wear my dress that I bought? Do I have to call everyone and let them know? I started to cry. The disappointment I was feeling was too much. The next day, I awoke with a great sadness, remembering that I was getting married in 24 hours and everything but the actual sailing was canceled. I moped about my day, finishing up the last little work that I needed to do before I tied the knot. That night, as I was going to bed, I happened to check the weather, and that's when I knew things could not get any worse. Not only was my entire day canceled, but there was also a 99% chance that when I was supposed to be coming out of the temple for pictures, that it was going to rain. As I cried and felt sorry for myself, I tried to remember that I was at least still getting married, and that I would still be surrounded by my loved ones. On the morning of my sailing, surprisingly, I woke up very excited. As I drove to the temple with my soon-to-be husband, I was exploding with nerves and excitement. Suddenly, the troubles the pandemic had brought didn't seem so important. As we were sealed, I felt the spirit of my Heavenly Father's love for me. As we left the temple, now husband and wife, I realized that a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I felt happy and free. I didn't have a reception to worry about. I didn't have people I had to socialize with. I was able to go eat breakfast with my family and focus on being sealed to my eternal spouse. This experience taught me to focus on what is really most important. The dress and the cake and the reception are not what really matters, but instead the sealing of eternity is what does. I was putting so much focus on the details of the wedding that I hadn't actually focused on the wedding. When many things were canceled, I wouldn't change a thing about my wedding day because it was a beautiful day where I was sealed for time and eternity to my best friend. And on a wedding day, that's all that really matters.